Welcome, everybody, to Saturation News. We're glad to have all of you here. This is our continuous coverage of Roe vs. Wade being overturned, as you can see. We'd just like to remind all of you that Saturation News does have a website. It is saturationnews.com. Please consider going to saturationnews.com and purchasing a membership. We'd love to see you do that. You can also visit saturationnews.com/subscribe. We're continuing our coverage of Roe vs. Wade and how it has been overturned, and we are going to be continuing this all day long. There have been some protests at Scoutus, and now those protesters gathering at Scoutus and all around the U.S. Before we go all into that, we just want to remind everybody that Biden did tell Americans to keep their protests peaceful. So hopefully all these protests will be peaceful. We're just going to be going in for a short time today. We're also going to be going through and showing some things. So without further ado, we want to show everybody something that just came out. Life of America has released a statement. We're going to play the statement right here real quick for everybody just to see. So we're going to do that right now so that everybody can see everything.
Roe v. Wade has finally been reversed and thrown into the ash heap of history.
Roe v. Wade has violently taken the lives of more than 63 million preborn children. But today, that reign of terror is finally over.
The Supreme Court has now reversed Roe v. Wade and Doe v. Bolton, throwing out the Supreme Court decisions that have allowed for abortion through all 9 months, for any reason, sometimes even with taxpayer funding.
This win for life today also means that now the state of Mississippi's 15-week abortion ban, which will eliminate painful second trimester abortions, can finally go into effect.
This victory has been made possible because of this abortion facility right behind me, the last remaining abortion facility within the entire state of Mississippi.
Because of the lawsuit fighting against Mississippi's 15-week abortion ban, the Supreme Court has not only upheld the state of Mississippi's 15-week abortion ban law, but they've also done something they should have done decades ago, righting the wrong of the egregiously decided Roe and Doe decisions, which have been responsible for more than 63 million abortions since 1973.
But this victory for life, the reversal of Roe v. Wade, doesn't mean that this abortion facility is just going to close up shop.
Because saying goodbye to Roe doesn't mean our work is finished.
Our fight continues until abortion is unthinkable and unavailable in every state.
Now it's up to each individual state to decide what to do about abortion, for better or for worse. And Mississippi can go further than protecting preborn life at almost 4 months of pregnancy.
Someday soon, this abortion facility should be closed for good. And thankfully, we have laid the groundwork in this final fight for freedom. For the pro-life generation is now in state capitals, on campuses, and in communities, changing hearts and minds about the violence of abortion, advocating for a pro-life public policy, and ensuring no woman will stand alone now in a post-Roe America.
But it is going to take every single one of us to ensure that all children are protected from the violence of abortion in our own states, and to ensure that no woman is alone or without support.
Join us in the celebration of this historic moment by visiting postroegeneration.org to see how you can make your state the safest place for every woman and child in America.
Welcome, buddy. Welcome back. We just saw a video that was a very powerful video from Students for Life of America. We have some other videos that we're going to be showcasing. We hope that coverage was really well. There's a lot of stuff going on. We got a lot of video coming in by DC Lists, which is a unofficial homepage that covers DC area news. We're just going to go play some stuff. There are several reporters and stuff now down there. I'm going to play some videos from Twitter if we can get Twitter to cooperate. Okay, here we go. We're going to be switching it up a little bit now to Twitter. As you can see, they are yelling choice always. They're yelling that the entire time, and you can desperately hear it throughout everything. We also got some other videos that we're going to be showcasing, like this one right here from Getty Images. There has not been anything else that came out except this Los Angeles protest. That's about it when we're talking about what was going on regarding this stuff.
And violent misogyny. This country at its core is a capitalist imperialist system that goes around the world spreading war, coup d'etats, assassinations, plundering and destroying the very earth that we live on and ruining the possibility for future generations. And this has always been covered up with the honeyed lies about freedom and justice for all. This Supreme Court decision, in fact, and a couple others recently, have laid out that going forward, laws have to have historical precedent in the times of the founding of this country.
Bullshit! Fuck that!
A time when women did not have the right to own property, to own bank accounts, to not be raped by their husbands, where women did not have the right to vote.
Women were property.
This is the time we're supposed to look back at. A time when black people were enslaved, where the land was being stolen. Something is
just a lot of interesting statements coming out. We really have not seen that many, except this one right here that we're going to play. This was weird. This guy stormed you know what? Let's just take a look. I'll let you watch it. As you can see, he's holding a "Don't Tread on Me" uterus. Green smoke coming down. What is this? He's bridge. Yes, that's what he's doing. He is protesting at the Frederick Douglass Memorial Bridge. That is as far as we pretty much go when to having protests that are occurring. There really isn't that many. Except this same group you're seeing footage of, like right here, as you can see again.
No one who loves women, who loves girls, should respect. We must be in these streets. We must flood these streets non-violently. Thousands, millions of us, and illegitimate.
I mean, as you can see that. You can see another clip of the same group here. There are just so many just examples of this occurring. It is just wild. And then we have what happened this morning, which everyone has already seen, which is just the two groups in this video, which we showed earlier. We got this one here. You can see they're waving the signs. There is so much happening today. We'll keep you updated. Nothing has changed. We just thought we would show you those two statements, but nothing else has changed. We'll be back later this evening or back live if something happens. Thank you for tuning in.